What up, Lincoln Nation? You hit your boy Kareem, aka Mr. 100 Likes. How you guys doing? Wow. Let's get to it. Man. I want to give a big shout out to Jimmy Cleveland and Conscious Black. Jimmy Cleveland and Conscious Black. I woke up this morning. I received the cash app for those two guys, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate the cash app for Jimmy Cleveland and Conscious Black. Thank you guys. I just want to say something real quick. I reached out to two people, fans, people I know, from Washington Wizards to the Boston Celtics. People I know, right? Live out there, and fans. The Wizards, my people said that it's not that big of a deal, like wins or loss. I want to know, like, how Laker Nation, because it's 3 games. I know we passionate, and it's kind of toxic. Like, sometimes I can imagine as a player. But anyway, the Wizards is like, so I knew I wasn't really gonna get too much from the Wizards because we know they don't have that history of diehard fans like that. So it was pretty much as expected. Like, Wizards fans don't really trip as much. It's not that big of a deal. Little chat and this, that, and the third. So I'm like, all right, cool. So the Boston fan, I was going to hit my man up from Philly and ask him, but I already pretty much know about Philadelphia already. They fans passionate, but it's a different kind of passionate. It's not like the Lakers passionate where it's always trade, get rid of this, that, and the third. It's just a frustration with losses and stuff. More so moments, not like game by game. It's not like that, like the Lakers. But the Boston, it's the same way as like Philadelphia. They love it, but they stick by. They pretty much loyal. They believe in, next year, they could get it done. Some things need to be tweaked to make things better. It's not that as bad as the Lakers. Now, I'd say this. I'm like, yo, this thing, it gets toxic, it gets heavy, and it put a burden. Like, it could put a division on fans where some fans, they feel one way about this, some fans feel some way about that. And I remember every time the Lakers do win a championship, it's like the fans be happy for maybe at best a month, and then they already want to talk about how the team could win for next year, which is not bad. I'm guilty of it, but it's gotta be tough. Like Kwame Brown, he played for Washington, he played for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma played for Washington, played for the Lakers. A lot of guys play multiple teams, and I know how it is, like playing for that Lakers, that scope, because the first thing Kyle Kuzma said, they asked him, damn, Kyle Kuzma, you looking good. This is last year. He said, I'm allowed to play my game and live with the results, whether it's good or bad, and be prepared for the next day. So it's like a big weight on these players also. So as Laker fans, do y'all think that we too hard on these players, these coaches, the general manager, ownership, and things like that? Like, it is a entitlement. That's why a lot of other fan base hate the Lakers, because some fan base feel like, man, if we win a championship, man, you might not hear Pete from us for 10 years. For 10 years. You guys win a championship in 3 weeks, y'all back looking to acquire somebody in the draft or making trades and want to trade this and trade that. Like, we don't operate like the average fan base and the average organization don't operate the same. So is it fair we come at the 3 games, we get down on a coach, we get down on some of these players, management? Is it fair? Like, it gotta be toxic. I know for Rob Pelinka, it's toxic, it's heavy. I know for Jeannie Buss, it's toxic, it's heavy. I know for Darvin Ham, it's toxic, it's heavy. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, I know it's heavy for them guys, man. Yeah, we could say players make the money. It should be that, but I don't think at this point where everything is so much. Like at the end of the day, these people are human. They human, and it's so much on these players. People on bombs. This player, that, get rid of that player. Death threats. Look, let's just say the last couple years, how many players? It always one player gets it more than others. Think about KCP. He had death threats. Dwight Howard spoke up heavy against it. Danny Green missed the 3-point shot, and he had death threats with his wife and his family. Fans was hard on Kuzma. Fans went in with Dennis Schroeder. Fans went in with Russell Westbrook for the past couple years. Like, I mean, going in where it's like threats to where they, you know what I mean, they, you know, trolling families members and stuff like that. Like, it gets bad. Like, at the end of the day, it's a basketball game. I understand it's trade, but see, this is why guys like me come along, and I come and I step in and I don't like the unfairness. How one player, you call him bum, oh, this, that, and the third, and always with other people, you give them passes. Oh, but you have to look at because they undrafted. Oh, you have to look at this. Oh, you have to look how much money this person make. You have to look at that. That's not fair. At the end of the day, you're a ball player. You make the team. It's on. Yes, some people get more criticism because they're a star player, but it shouldn't be like you get passes just because. Oh, he's a first year coach. He this. No, we can't. We have to stop doing that. That's what we had to stop doing. Be fair on our assessments with players, coaches, and everybody. That's my biggest thing on this YouTube thing. One thing y'all can say about Kareem gonna be fair and call it how it is. I'm not gonna sit there and do no favoritism or cut nobody slack because of certain reasons. And that's the thing that always bothered me really with these Laker fans, when they really be unfair and be quick to criticize other players and put players on pedestals. And I'm looking like, why? What they done? They do nothing. They do one little two little things and they get praised for it. That's not right. And you don't think players see that? Like, how the hell this guy's a fan favorite? What is he doing to be a fan favorite? This guy here do the same thing or more. So that's the thing with it is, man. I think we need to just calm down and try to support. Let's just try to do this, man. Support the players. Give them 15 games. 15 games. If they go 0-15, let's just give them 15 games. The coaching and things like that. Let's just do that, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.